Happy 2021. Happy 2021. This is Driving with Myles. I'm a state certified instructor. I teach teens and adults. I've been doing driver's education 21 years. It's been a blessing. I work for some of the largest national driving companies across North America. So let's go ahead and get into it. Today, we're going to talk about why you might fail your driver's test in 2021. Number one, reckless, dangerous, or inconsiderate driving. Example, we were driving, my students and I, and it was a two-lane road. Hey, how are you? It was a two-lane road, and a lady was passing us on the right, meaning the road was getting ready to end, and she was going to cut us off. I didn't make my student panic, but I had a flashback. Why is this lady getting ready to cut us off? And all she had to do was slow down and get behind us. So if you learn this reckless or dangerous or inconsistent behavior, by the way, please give a thumbs up, A Breezy. This reckless and dangerous and inconsiderate driving, they're learned behaviors. And we have these mental mind talks in class, because it's my job as an instructor to take you from a young teen who doesn't know how to drive. You do have to maintain speed. Speed control is one of the biggest things. And beginning drivers go plus or minus 5 to 7 over or under the limit. And you're so right. And typically around that second drive, you learn speed control. So that's a true point. The inability to carry out the testing instructions due to lack of ability, meaning maybe you don't understand the command I'm giving you. I need you to make a right turn at the second light. Some students don't hear that. They're not paying attention. They're nervous. They're not aware. So instructors always have to repeat that skill set, which is fine, because I know students are nervous. You've got to take your time. You've got to be patient. And I understand that. Exceeding the speed limit. We talked about this, and A Breezy mentioned this, that you don't have the ability because you haven't learned. Maybe your parents are a little bit fast on the gas pedal, right? Or maybe your parents tend to drive slow. Or maybe mom drives fast, dad tends to drive slow. Or maybe you have a fast mother and a fast father, and then you become aggressive and then you drive fast, all right? So there are many different reasons, and it's my job to ensure safety and consistency when you are driving. Next, failure to comply with the rules of the right of way. In North America, the car on the right, because I know I have viewers in Australia, Afghanistan, the Middle East, and thank you for supporting me. The reach has been global, and I'm blessed. But in North America, the car on the right has the right of way. If two cars come together at the same time, the car that gets there first goes first. Or if two cars come together at the same time, the car on the right. So those have creeped up on us many times, and I'm always here to assist my students and make sure they make good decisions. On your DMV test or road test, if you do that, however, that can be grounds for failing your tests. And this is why I have the DMV test prep, the road test prep. Failure to comply with stop signs. This is incredible. One of the biggest things that we see when I'm with my students on the road, number one, people don't use blinkers. Number two, people don't stop at stop signs. And number three, people are consistently driving aggressive cutoffs. So in summary, those 5 elements, you do have to stop, and you do have to be consistent. And when you're consistent, you're going to be more successful. So let's review these 5 things that will make you fail in 2021. Number one, we talked about a reckless, dangerous, or inconsiderate driving. And we try to teach our students to be consistent, to be in a focused, relaxed mental mindset. But if you see aggressive drivers, so if your parents are aggressive or they're running late or they're road raging or they're tired, you're going to learn some of those behaviors because we are products of our environment. Number two, inability to carry out testing officials' instructions due to lack of ability. Maybe you don't know how to make a left turn. Maybe you don't know how to make a right turn. Maybe you don't know how to do 3-point turnarounds or reverse parallel park. So the struggle is real. That's something my daughter would say. Dad, the struggle is real. You have to know how to park downhill. Which direction do you turn your steering wheels? You have to know how to park uphill. Which direction do you turn your steering wheels? You have to know how to check your blind spot. So those things are consistent. And I've learned to prep my students for that DMV test, for that road test, because that is the ultimate measure of whether you're going to get your full license. And if you can't do parking maneuvers, you won't get to the road part of the test. Next, exceeding the speed limit. And it's simple. Follow the speed limit. Example, I have a driver's ed endorsement. If I speed excessively, I'll lose my certification. So it's not worth it. Okay. Why would I do that to myself? So I have to lead by example. And that's really important. And I try my best to lead by example. Rules of the right of way. That is very confusing. You're not consistent when you stop, or you're not consistent who goes first or right of way can be given. And failure to stop or comply to a stop sign. So I just want to say thank you. I need you to have a happy 2021. I need you to give this a thumbs up if you enjoy this content and you saw value. I need you to subscribe to my channel, Driving with Myles, and I have some more exciting content coming. Thank you so much. I love you and appreciate you. I will be talking to you very soon. Bye.